Hello YouTube, it's Borders Dude and I'm back with a discussion video. Now today I'm discussing why I think that the fall of Cybertron Combaticons were very important into where the trajectory of the Transformers generation line went. The fall of Cybertron line did get a bit of a mixed reception upon release, and still to this day. A lot of people did not like the plastic quality, the feel of the plastic on the figures. They felt they were very small. Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime didn't come out as well as his previous version in the Generations line. People detested Jazz. In fact, it took to Studio Series 86 to get a proper Generations Jazz in a lot of people's eyes. And other figures such as Sideswipe as well didn't really hit the mark. And this is where I come into the fall of Cybertron Bruticus. For a lot of collectors, he did not hit the mark. There was a whole load of hype for this figure when he was first revealed, and a bit of a shock when a lot of people heard he was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, at least initially. The reason, however, I think this set is very important is I believe that Hasbro used this set to test the market to see if people would collect combiners in a mainline setting. Whether we believe it or not, and I do believe that Hasbro does look at various third-party companies and seeing what they are doing and try and mimic that within their Generations line, which is aimed at collectors as well as obviously the mass market people. And around that time we had Mastermind Creations finishing off their Predicing. TFC Toys had already delved into the combiner market with their Devastator, their Superion, as well as other combiner companies trying things such as Unique Toys' own version of Predicing. So Hasbro, looking at that, I think this was definitely why they released, for the first time in a long time, a combiner that was based on Generation 1 characters, albeit their designs were based on the rather popular video game at the time. And they did push this mould very hard in terms of promotion. Not only was there a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive in the video game colours, you also were able to buy the figures in single packs in various online and brick and mortar stores, and other places did have special pack-in deals such as the G2 Bruticus, giving us the G2 colours as well as that lovely retro styled box. Based on what we've seen within the Generations line going forward, once we got past the Thrilling 30 set, Hasbro then went on to the Combiner Wars line, and I think it's because of this figure that we got that series of figures. Now obviously Hasbro did make a change to it, giving us a Voyager torso with deluxe limbs, and again I think that comes to the third party influence, where third parties did very much the same, albeit in their own scale. The one thing I will say about this figure that it does that the Combiner Wars figures don't, is each figure here can either be an arm or a leg. Now of course you can do that with Combiner Wars, but it's all built in on this figure, and it didn't need that hand plug-in accessory that you had to have with the Combiner Wars figures. And there are my thoughts on the fall of Cybertron Combaticons and why I think this set in particular was very much paramount to the trajectory that Hasbro took with the Generations line. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments section below. And of course, do you like this mould? Has it grown on you since time has passed? Bear in mind this figure did come out back in 2012. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon with another video.